we're going to keep this nice and simple and matte. Something we can wear every day. I'm going to start off with my e.l.f. primer, and this is only $2 in the store. So we're going to tap that right on the lid. And then you're just going to use your finger and tap it in until it kind of disappears on your lid. So right now what I'm going to do is use LA Girl Pro Concealer. This one is in dark cocoa. I'm just going to put this all over the lid. And I'm going to use my finger to just tap it in. Now guys, I do that step because I feel like it makes my lids nice and neat. Doesn't it? Looks a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and put a powder over it. This is just a face powder from ColourPop, and this is in deep dark. It's the darkest one they have. I'm just going to take a Sigma brush here. Just lightly tap it over. Anytime we apply a cream, we have to apply a powder to set it. And usually my prep for my eyelids is always the same in just about every tutorial. So this is what I always do first. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the Chocolates palette. Alright, I'm going into that light shade first. We're going to work from our brows down this time. So I'm going into the lightest shade, and I'm just going to use a flat brush. And I'm going to tap a little bit of that into my brow bone. Right at the highest point of the brow. And I'm going to apologize to you guys right now if you can hear some noise. I do have the fan on. It's very hot in Miami. Oh my goodness, it's hot down here this week. Very hot. It's been in the 90s for about 4 days straight. So I think that this tan shade from the Chocolate palette is a pretty nice universal shade for deeper skin tones. I think so. It's a nice brown shade. Alright, so we're going to go into this brown right next to it, and that's going to be our transition color. And I'm just going to get a nice fluffy brush, and we're going to start working from the outside in. You can see it right there, nice and pigmented. And I'm skimming the brow bone with it, just skimming. You want those two shades to just kiss. Just kiss just a tiny bit. And you're blending them together. Alright guys, so we're going to go back into the brow bone shade, and we're going to apply that on the lid. So light, medium brown, and then light again. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to stick with the same palette. This can be an everyday palette. I'm also going to link the other tutorial I did using this palette down below, so you can see one of the shimmer shades being used. So you're bringing that lighter shade right into the transition color. Bringing it right up. Everything is going to blend together very nicely. I switched brushes on you guys. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. This is an 18. The reason being, I dipped into the wrong color, and I don't want to transfer that onto my lid and mess up. So if you notice the brush changed, I am sorry. I'm going back into that deeper brown that I used in my transition area, and I'm just going around the lid. Blend, 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 blend. It's not hard at all, and it looks very well done. And look how I'm flicking on the outside corner. Nothing is really precise. Everything, it looks just like, you know, I'm just throwing on this makeup. Just making myself look a little bit more presentable for you guys today. That's all. That's how you're looking at work, you know. Let's go ahead and put some of this lighter brown on the lid on this side. And I love looks like this. It's like I didn't try hard. I don't look like I tried hard, but you look so pretty. Your lids look so well done. And then back around with the transition color. And pretty much this look is done. Now, if you're a person that likes to wear lashes to work, we can apply some lashes. I think I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes. Those of us who don't wear lashes, you're going to really work up that mascara. A mascara that I love a lot right now is Roller Lash. This is by Benefit Cosmetics. Really take your time. Give yourself one nice coat. Wait till that, you know, dries just a little bit, and then put your second coat on and you're good to go. If you have an eyelash curler, curl your lashes first and then apply this. It's gonna be gorgeous. All right, so it looks like I have a little something going on down there. I got some lashes now. All right, so we're going to put just a little bit of something in our waterline. We want to keep things nice and light. I'm on a day shift. All right, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna look for a dark brown liner. Instead of black, we're gonna go with dark brown because it looks a little bit less harsh. So I have an Aqua XL pencil from Makeup Forever. It is waterproof, it is smudge proof. Once you put it there, it's not gonna move. You can cry, everything. All right, so this is in D62. And we're gonna put it here in the bottom lashes. And this one actually has a tiny bit of sparkle in it. It's kind of pretty. I'll put it in the waterline and I'm rubbing it through the lash line. Now, Makeup Forever does have a deeper dark brown. This one is M60, which is a little deeper. And this one could go in the waterline. So I put this one in and out the waterline, but I'm going to put this one in the waterline, just deepen it up a little bit. And that's for those of us who like to have a little bit of definition, but still keeping it daytime. And of course, we're going to work on those bottom lashes, but we're going to save that for later because we're going to do our face, concealer, all of that stuff. And I like those bottom lashes to pop. So once you put on your face, do your bottom lashes last. Same mascara. All right, so let's move on to our lashes. Let me find them. I believe I got these from Amazon. If I can find the exact link, I will put them down below. But they come with 5 in there. Really like this one. All right, so let me apply those and I'll be right back. All right, friends, so I have applied my lashes. We're gonna move on to the face. I'm going to be using the Stay Naked foundation. I did a full review on this. I really like it. It's nice and lightweight. For a primer, I'm going to be using the Covergirl Trublend Mattifying Primer. So let's go ahead and put that on first. Alright, I'm using a damp beauty blender, and the shade I'm using in this foundation is 81WY, Warm Yellow. I believe that's what it stands for. I'm going to give it a little shake because I haven't used it in a while. And we're going to start. Alright friends, so nice buildable coverage, really like it. It still feels like my skin is nice and light, nice and airy, and it lasts a pretty good time on me. So I like this foundation a lot. I'm going to go into my concealer. I'm going to be using the shade Bronze from the Covergirl Trublend Concealers. Just apply a little brightness under the eye. And all the places that the sunlight will hit, we want to brighten up a bit. Especially if you're a person that have dark under eyes. You may want to put a little bit of concealer under there. Don't go crazy with it. Just something light and blend it out. And so far, everything that I've put on top of this foundation actually blended in pretty good. So that's a good thing too. You want a foundation that things blend into easily. Also be careful if you're doing makeup and you have a fan on because it's drying down quicker than I thought. So you got to move kind of fast. We're going to put a little bit of Derma Blend. This is their setting powder. This is in the shade Saffron. I'm going to use a nice fluffy brush. This is from Sigma. Used it earlier. I am a Sigma affiliate, so you can use my code that I'm going to put here on the screen if you want some nice brushes that's going to last you a long time. Not going to tell you that the brushes are inexpensive. Some of them are pretty pricey, and some of their kits, you know, where they have sets of brushes, are pretty pricey, but they last forever. You won't have to throw them away. You won't have to worry about bristles falling out. They last a long time. So I do have a discount code, and they always run a sale. I'll leave all the information right here in the video and down below. Okay, so remember, whenever you put down a cream, you're going to put down a powder to set it. I'm loving, loving, loving the Sephora brand concealer. I've talked about this in like the last several videos that I've done. It's the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. It's awesome, and I want more shades. I think it was about 14 bucks, but it's worth every penny. I'm telling you, it spreads out very well. And you don't need much. This one is in the shade Devil's Food. I think it's 1 shade or 2 shades under this. So they do go pretty deep. So we're putting this on for a little shadow. We don't want to hide a little bit of this double chin. We can't hide it much. Exercise will hide it. How about that? But we're going to go ahead and do our best to hide it with a little bit of concealer right now, because I got to get my butt back up on that treadmill. Another Sigma brush I love. This is the Chisel and Trim Contour Brush. Love it for the nose area. I have a whopper of a nose. It's inherited. But we can slim it down just a little bit with makeup. Okay, and usually what I like to do is go back to my foundation brush or sponge, whatever I'm using, and go back over and blend the areas of the concealer and the the highlight and the contour, because they're both concealers, but you get my drift. I didn't add anything to the sponge as well. Just want you to know I didn't add anything. It's still a little damp. The fan is drying it down, so it's like perfect, because this area up here was already powdered, so you don't want anything too wet. You don't want a mess on your face, so it's like the perfect feeling to this sponge. All right, my all over face powder. Sometimes I use the Color Pop. I was gonna say Covergirl. Sometimes I use this one, and then sometimes I use the Laura Mercier A, which is in medium deep translucent. I think this is still the deepest shade they have, and it just depends on how I feel. I'm just going around the areas that I did not contour and did not highlight. So at the bottom here, around the mouth. All right, same brush. I'm going to go into my blush palette here. This is from Stilazzi. Not a very, very well-known company, but they have a great product. They have this beautiful blush palette. And they also have some eyeshadow palettes and some gels. Awesome products. Check them out. Very, very nice products. You guys know I wouldn't lie to you. Very nice products. Alright, so we're going to use this shade called Private Island. It's right up here. Same brush that I just used for my powder. And I'm pressing that on. I have darker skin. This is a very pigmented blush, but the shade I chose just looks like a flush of color on my skin tone. If you're lighter than me, it's going to show up big time. And from Anastasia Beverly Hills, there is a glow kit. It's called Sun Dipped. Love this. They have several, but I like this one. The shade that I love in here is called Bronzed. And this is a perfect highlight for my skin tone. So if you're close to my skin tone, I think you will love it. I just put it here right above my blush. and give myself a little bit of a highlight there. Very subtle, but very pretty. I don't know too many people that go to work with the highlight and all of this extra stuff on. Now the eyes was for my workers out there. The other stuff, you guys put it on as you see fit. And my dog is outside and my daughter left her there, so let me get her. Alright, so we have lots of different powders going on. We have the face powder, we have the blush, we have the highlight, all of that stuff going on. I feel like my face looks a bit flat right now, so I'm going to wake it up. I have some rose water right here. Also, I'm going to use some of my makeup setting spray by Urban Decay. I'm almost finished this bottle, using it up. And trust me, if you want your makeup to last, this is awesome. Alright, remember I said we're going to go back to our mascara. So that's what we're going to do. Still using Benefit. Alright, so I put on the mascara. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. We're going to move on to the lips. We're going to keep that nice and simple. Okay, let's do some dark brown liner. And you use your dark brown. I'm going to use my dark brown. All of us are not the exact same shade. So a deep brown for you could be Chestnut by MAC. And a deep brown for me would be Pitch by ColourPop. Or they said BFF4 is like a good match for Pitch. Because Pitch is discontinued. So check that out. I always draw a little line here because someone said it made your lips look more voluptuous. So I don't know how true it's going to be for me, but I always do it and I feel like they look a little bit more voluptuous. You let me know. This brand is called, I will have it down below because I can't remember, but the shade of the lipstick is called Brownin. So we're going to keep it in the brown family. And this is a matte shade. It matches the lip pencil like perfect. Okay, so if you're looking for a brown lipstick or neutral, you're about my skin tone, I think you will like that. But I have to add a little bit of pizzazz to this, so let's find a gloss to go over it. Alright friends, I haven't fooled with Iman in a minute, but this is a shade called Chocolate Diamond. So let's see what this looks like on top of Brownin. Ooh, like that. Shimmer, shimmer. So how are we liking Chocolate Diamond? I love it. It's very, very cute. Alright, so let's fluff out this hair. If you guys were following me today, what is this? April... Oh, what is today's date? April 14th, Tuesday. This video might go up tomorrow, it might go up tonight, but if you follow me on Instagram, you saw how I was talking about my natural hair. I was fluffing it out today for you guys. So I'm gonna fluff it out again because it's been underneath my hat all day. And she's gonna be going right back underneath that cap in a little while, or braid it down or something, because it is hot. I can't deal with all this hair on my neck right now. But for picture purposes, we're going to take her down. Okay. So that is, oh, lipstick on my teeth. Anyway, I hope you guys like it. I really love the Juvia's Place palettes. I own lots of them. I will be buying more of them. Check them out because I think this week they were running a sale. Sign up for those different companies that you love. Sign up for their email list. That way you will get alerts every time they have sales. And Juvia's Place is already a great priced company. So when you catch a sale, you're really winning. I'm telling you. So you're going to love it. Everything that I have ever bought from them, I love. All right. So that's about it. Let me know what you think about this work appropriate eyeshadow look. I know I went to some shimmer and stuff on the cheeks, some, you know, bronzer and stuff, but I still think you can rock this at work. I don't think it's too much. I don't think so. Let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Be sure to check out my description box. I'm going to have everything listed there with links. Some of those will be affiliate links. I really appreciate you if you use the links. Helps me out. Also, please click the like button and share my videos. That also helps out this channel. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Cyber kisses. Bye.